Hey guys and gals, let's build the Windmill Farm by LEGO Minecraft, set number 21262, and this set was provided by LEGO Group for early review. So that's what we're going to be building today. 2 building guides. Here's a better version of it here. And I don't know, it looks okay. I don't know, maybe I'm just not in the mood to build today, but I got a deadline to get these done. And we have 5 bags of bricks right here in paper bag form. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff there. And let's take a look at the first building guide. I mean, just from the front of it, it just looks like your typical Minecraft set. So it's like we start with a villager. So we get a villager minifigure in here at least. Let's get going here. Let's build it. Let's start with bag 1. Still fighting the allergy monster and I'm losing. Alright. There we go. Yeah, let's take a look here. Not a whole lot, so I guarantee we're probably going to be building tons of accessories first. And if that's the case, then yeah, this is going to be a very long build. Yep, that's exactly what we're doing here. Accessories. Okay, yeah, I remember how not so exciting these were. But there's always good parts. Ooh, wow. Is that a piano? Oh, it must be for the loom. It's printed. Pretty cool. Okay. I've never seen that piece in dark orange before. These villagers never looked that cool in this. Oh, at least I got the short legs. I could always use those for children figures, but there he is, all done. And yeah, so I got done with a tutorial. And oh yeah, before I forget, today is the 3rd of May 2024. So that's pretty much that. And yeah. Why do I get these Minecraft sets? Because they're really good. So yeah, thank you LEGO for sending this to me for review. It'd be a great part stoner set. Gotta be careful because somebody snoops on my channel, they'll tattle on me. And that right there is actually a step. A vanilla wafer. Or some kind of a cookie or something, I don't know. Alright. And not too bad. So we got to throw some stuff in the trash. A lot of this stuff I don't ever remember seeing in Minecraft. Oh, we get an egg in here. Cool. It's a tan egg. Let's throw that in there first. It goes in the trash can. Or oh, you know, I think that's what that is a composter. I don't know. I got a bunch of the other sheeps. I should just rebuild all the Minecraft sheeps since now I have them in different colors. And yeah, let's get going here. Alright, so that's another accessory. Then we're going to do the sheeps. But the sheeps though, oh, it just gives you one. Or no, we got 2 of them to build. Alright, looks like the sheeps are the same. So what I'm going to do here, they got it split with a bunch of other things. I'm just going to build the sheeps real quick. And the reason being is to get them done. I'm kind of pressed for time right now. Of course, today's my day off, so I don't have to worry. But still, I want to kind of enjoy things today and not do work. I'm also using a phone stand, not the lectern, so hopefully we'll be fine here. And yes, guys and gals, I have to cover the camera up once in a while. There we go. No, that didn't go like that. Maybe we can make a rainbow sheep. I think that's it. Okay, we got those done. I think I have the yellow and the blue sheet, but maybe the red. I'd have to look. I like to get all the colors of sheep if it's possible, because they're kind of cool. There's only 16 colors, so it's like this might be a hay bale, a bale of hay. Okay, water bucket. So the first bag is essentially the figures and accessories. Oh, it's the snow bucket. Okay. Put the stud in there. I wish there was a way to more fix these studs in there, but there you go. Got to make that that watered down snow. I can't remember what it's called. The soft snow. And then we got the cake is a lie. There we go. And now we got to build the loom. I was expecting the loom to be on a 2x2 brick at least, but no, this one here is actually all pieced together. That's not too bad. You use the radiator grills on the top. Looks more like a barbecue. And let's see here. Now we start with something big now. And I'm hoping this is going to be a collaborative build. I doubt it, but yeah, but I'm starting to work on next year's tutorials. So now I have one more video or one more tutorial left to replace for this year, and then that's it. And then I'll start working on the mocks and tutorials for next year. And if you want to see stuff early, you got to subscribe to my YouTube memberships to get the early access. Because some of those videos that I have planned for this year are moving next year, and I think one of them is going to be a vehicle. It's a really good build, but it's going to be moved onto memberships for right now. So if you're on memberships, you're on my memberships tab, you're fine. Okay, well, where did these other bricks come from then? Did I skip something here? I don't think they go to the sheep. Oh, they go to the sheep. Okay. When you shear them, you just take these off and you stick these on there like that. I mean, how many of us are really going to do that? I'm not going to do that. I need to see what other color sheeps I have, but yeah. And these go here. And this is what we have remaining for bag one. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all if I could pick that up. But here we go. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag two. And so bag one does all the accessories and it starts on this. Kind of weird, but you know, it's whatever. And had to make a bed real quick. Tripped over the bed frame and, well, it's cut my top of my foot open. I'm like, oh man. Something else I'm going to have to bandage up, but I can live with it. Ooh. I like the transparent blue stuff. Oh, wow, look at this. A 2x4 transparent blue plate. You know, I haven't seen one of these in like years. Is that opaque? No, that's real. Look at that. Ooh, isn't that cool? We got to take a look at that. I'm going to have to order some of those. It'd be great for water. Ooh, there's more? Come on, give me, give me, give me. I can use those. And you got the jumper plate. You got the slope. Okay. That's probably the only thing I haven't seen in a long time is these. Okay, well, yeah. And, boy, that really did cut my foot. All right, we got to do the zombie now. Thank goodness my pain threshold is real high. There's dudes my age that cry over that stuff. I'm like, oh, I'm used to it. Okay, so the zombie is ready to go with the diamond helmet. Alright, Let me slide all these accessories over here. The thing bad about Minecraft sets, you're mostly building accessories than the main build. I did one of these and it was really strong, so I'm hoping this one here is going to be a strong one too. Because I'm tired of those flimsy Minecraft sets that we had back a long time ago. I understand their whole concept of it, but it's, you know... Oh, and this one I noticed didn't come with a brick separator. Wow, Lego. You're kidding me. Let me see here. Parts list. Oh, it doesn't have it in that building guide. Let me find a building guide real quick. Absolutely not one brick separator. Alright, well that will get dinged down a little bit already. Already starting, we're already dinging points. Reminds me of some other sets that I got. It's like, oh, this is a good build. But no. You know what I'll be getting. Great for water. You know, if they made these in clear, it would be better. Make great stained glass panels. Of course, you could use it still for that, too. Alright. Yeah, we'll get this done here and be kind of finished with it. Oh, we're using it here. Yeah, my summer vacation's going to be cooped up in the house. It's not fun. Not fun at all. I'm going to try to sneak out and get away from things for a bit. I wonder what we're building here. I always like transparent pieces, and I do keep those in a separate bin. Goes like that. Must be the farm or something, like a farm. Yeah. My mom wants to get that. Oh, that brittled apart. She wants to get that CD player, and I'm like, I can repair the old one. Let me make sure I'm missing something here. She goes, oh no, I just want you to, I want to get a new one. And oh, we are missing a piece under that. My bad. And I forgot to put that there. It's hard to find one. I said, well, I could restore the other one. It's only like 10 or so years old. And oh no, I want a new one. I'm like, okay. It's not going to be that good quality because she has a Sony, and I thought I could just fix that one. Well, anyways, and she said she wants me to take it when she gets a new one. I'm like, okay, I'll take that one and I'll still fix it. It's the buttons that are dirty. I'm like, I could just repair those. Swap them out with some better components. Whoops, that's not supposed to go there. And I don't know what I do with a CD and a cassette player. I mean, I have some cassettes that I've had when I was a kid, but and a teenager, and CDs and stuff. But who cares about that old technology? Must be a Birch Tree. Oh, I know because of that black there. So I'm going to try to get this one done real quick. And I'm going to get this done, and I'm going to... Hold on, did I put that brick in the wrong way? Yes, I did. I'm catching mistakes here. Hey, I only had 4 hours of sleep. You know. But, I know what I'm saying now. I'm kind of just tired. But I'm trying to get everything done as quickly as I can so I can somewhat enjoy a summer vacation. I bet this is probably going to go there. Well, we won't know yet because it wants a pillar in the back. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. No, it goes right here. Wow, I really do need to pay attention. Okay, it goes on this right back here. Okay. I think I have a bunch of ideas for September I'd like to build. I got one more tutorial that I want to replace. I'm going to probably do a mock in that spot, but I always want to have at least a tutorial or two in its place, just in case I don't get to the mock or run into a snag. And yeah, but yeah, if you want to catch up on or get a head start on the new builds, they're on my YouTube memberships on the main channel. And it's only $2 a month, not that bad. I kept it real cheap. I'm thinking about doing a YouTube's exclusive. I'm trying to think of how to do it. I don't know what I'm going to do for an exclusive content type deal. Maybe, well, obviously not building sets. On this channel, I do have access for the memberships, but I don't know if I'll even use it. I'm really surprised. Ooh, my voice is about to crack, and now I forgot. But I'm really surprised, though, I don't have a lot of YouTube members yet on there. I really don't push it either. But I'm still thinking on how I want to, like exclusive content. I could just do updates for mocks, but that wouldn't be fair. And I gotta think of something that's completely exclusive. You know what? I wish Lego would introduce seasons where we could have like spruce trees and stuff like that with the different color leaves. Sometimes I think in Bedrock, when it snows, they all turn white. Lego, we were doing the same thing here. Yeah, I don't get it, but all right. I don't know. You know better than I do. Yeah, but I'm really surprised they don't have autumn colors and spring colors for that yet. All right. And it looks like these might be beetroots, so we'll set those in there. Oh, I can always use more of these green stud flowers. There's a bunch of them in here. Alright. Time I see these, I always think for the little kitty sets. Must be like a fern or something. There we go. Should have just put that on a jumper plate, would have been more better. There's another one. Oh, I see. It goes right in between these four studs here. Also, Minecraft sets are also good for introductory to terrain building. Oh, those must be the sunflowers. That's not too bad. See what those look like in person. Those things are always kind of ugly, so I just kind of save them but never use them. Plus, they only face one way. Yeah, I didn't play any scenic sounds today. I got to see how well the other ones perform before I kind of go ahead on it and drown everybody. I could turn it on. I want to see if it knocks out all the background noise. So it's not too bad. Oh, okay, these go in here. So these are not for ferns. They're for this. Pushing that down there might be. Oh, that's pretty easy. So that's not too bad. Like that. Pretty cool. And Alright, we got some more stud flowers here. So yeah, this indeed here is a little farm. I could always use extra stud flowers. You know, Lego's so generous, they give you a bunch of those. When I part the sets out, yeah, some of these sets I've been parting out from like years ago. I got enough foliage parts now that I can build something pretty cool. Okay, why are you telling me to do this and then do it again? Lego, why don't you just tell me to put 6 down and be done with it? We can't count past 3 now? It's probably meant for little kids. Well, unless Big Brother's listening, today it's adult day. Looks like we got ourselves some wheat. Kind of want them all to face the same way. We got to maintain that sprite look that Lego does. They used to give you 1 extra stem, but I want them to face the right way. There we go. And that's it for booklet 1 and bag 2. That's essentially what we had remaining. Not too bad. Alright, now we're going to begin with booklet 2 and bag 3. So we can put booklet 1 out of the way, and let's see here. Is it going to give us a preview of what we're building, or is it just going to give us tons of accessories? We got some random player, and then we get to build the big stuff. Cool. Looks like we're done with this. Hoping this foam recorder works very well. Well, we already got pieces flying over here. Okay. Yeah, last night we were all on a Discord call, just chatting about things, and pretty much just talking about mock building and stuff. And apparently a lot of people just don't like doing mock building. It might be because it's hard. It's hard. I don't know. I prefer using my mind. It's the imagination that's fun to explore. What am I doing right now? I'm literally copying the picture. That's a nice torso. Double-sided too. And of course, obviously the heads are single-sided. Yeah, Minecraft sets are just a good source of parts, but ooh, look at these. They're like capes. These would come in handy. Where were these when I wanted to use them for something? I've been looking for parts like that. Let's see here. There. And she's got, I think it's a she, we don't know. Probably a hoodie on. She's got a pair of shears. Trying to get that in her hand. Yeah, so we'll be here about an hour trying to mess with the minifigures. Like the other night, we were on call and everybody was talking about minifigures, and here I was focused on building stuff with bricks. And yeah, I understand why people go after figures, but to me it's just something else that goes inside of a parts bin. And it looks like this is, I don't know what that is, I can't even find it. Okay, here it is. So we got ourselves an iron hoe. It's like something that the Grim Reaper would use. That's what Minecraft is missing, is a Grim Reaper. I mean, they got him in The Sims. You think they'd have him in Minecraft. At least in Lego Fortnite. There you go. Must be the farmer. Yeah, it must be the farmer. Okay, I got that person done. Now we can continue on with the big stuff again. Yeah, what cracks me up sometimes, you'll find somebody selling a set, and they're selling the set just with all the minifigures pulled. I'm like, okay. And then they'll sell the set still as a premium price. I'm like, well, it's been open. You went through all the parts. I don't know what else is missing. And there's no minifigures. Okay, I'll give you a used price. Let's say they're selling. Let's say it's the Lion Knight's castle. They pulled the minifigure, and it's $400. They pulled the minifigure, selling it for $350. I'll literally give them a $50 offer. Say, oh, I'll take that off your hand for $50. It's an open box. It's this, and some either ignore me. I've had one person block me, and this is all on eBay. They're giving them lowball offers. I'm like, I'm not paying. If I'm going to pay for new for something that's been open, I may as well just buy it brand new. I'm here for deals, not here for steals. You know. Well, some people think they found themselves a sucker. Alright, well, if you're not into Technic, well, there you go. We're getting Technic in there. Getting some Technic. Okay. And this goes in here. I don't know what that's for. Maybe that's the wheat grinder. There's some things I would love to talk about and share with you right now, but I can't. It's a make a great topic. But right now, we're in Minecraft land right now. We can't do that. Matter of fact, there's an offer that I have to accept. Can't discuss it, but I just remembered. And I need to contact the administrator to do it on the ambassador thing. Alrighty. Yeah, but doing the Minecraft sets, they're not too bad. But here's the deal, when I have nothing but one theme to build, it's a lot. And I'm mostly in for variety. This ain't it. Okay. All right. I haven't received any of my stuff from my car yet. They keep changing the shipping dates, which I never trust those. Half the time things arrive early, then you realize. But yeah, they sent my dad a jury summons today, and I thought, you're kidding me. And I'm like, how do I explain that to him that he's not capable of doing that anymore? They tried doing that stuff to me, and I don't know, I own a business, and they're like, oh no, you can't, you still got to be here. So I'll go up there with my asthma thing, my oxygen machine, and said, hey, I'm sorry if the court reporter can't, or the clerk or whatever cannot hear herself think, or can't hear anything because I'm running the oxygen, that's fine. Oh, we're going to need to get you a doctor's excuse if you want to get out of jury duty. Okay, as long as you're paying for it, I'm fine. I got to make 2 of these. I wasn't paying attention. As long as they call the doctor to validate it, I don't get the bill. Okay, you're good. I'm like, yeah. walk in there with an oxygen machine. Yeah, they don't want to hear that. Even I don't want to hear it. But out here, it's like $15 a day. That's less than minimum wage now. An hour, you know, they're paying you per day, and the first day's free. They're going to start doing a hardship program, and yes, my hands are in the way. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, that's falling apart, and it's just. The whole jury thing's just kind of weird. What are they supposed to be, ladders or something? A lot of stuff I don't think I even seen in Minecraft. Yeah, this is a set. I'm going to say this set's more average than anything. But sending somebody in their 70s who's not healthy at all a jury summons and say, oh, you have to be here. It's beyond me. Must be fencing. Goes right on those jumping plates. Just be careful. These things are kind of really unstable. I hope we're going to secure those. Are we? Probably not. So you'll probably knock into those a bit. Yeah, but it's just, you know, a lot of people try to get out of jury duty out here. I don't blame them, but I know one person, I know somebody, a family member, just dying to go to jury duty. I kid you not. Yeah. Where me and everybody else are like, oh, good, I don't want to go to this. I gotta find a way to get out of it somehow. But no, I mean. And she's like, I want to get on a jury. Not me. The time when I would get called in, before they start the Von Door thing, you hear all these people with the excuses. Then when I would state mine, hey, I run a business. I don't not only run but own. I can't be here. My employees need me. Oh no, they don't need you that bad. So when they do the Von Door thing, I just go in there and I go, can you judge your peers? When the attorneys started addressing, and they start asking me questions, I'm like, nope, I don't want to judge my peers. I don't know what's going through their mind at the time, and I have no reason to judge them. That's what it looks like there. This is really flimsy, so that's pretty much what it is. Well, you still got this in here. It's all wiggly. But every time I go to the Von Door thing, sometimes I just won't pay attention, or I'm just staring at the clock thinking, oh, come on, hurry up. I want to get out of here. That's what I do. I never tell them I have a disability or whatever, because if you do, they want proof. And there was one guy in there that said he had anxiety. Okay, we need to go contact your doctor. We're going to give you 15 minutes. And I thought, it's almost close to lunch hour. You think he's going to be able to get on the phone and get an excuse? Fax to the courthouse? Yeah, I mean, that's why I just said, nah. I just go in there and I just say, I believe in juror nullification, and they boot you right out and send you back to the room. They don't pick you within the first day. That's it. You get to go home. So that's what I do. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll call the jury thing in like 10 minutes before 5. And when you get to the court thing, they take row. Okay, come back the next one thing. And I sat here all day waiting for this, They need to improve that, because I'm wasting time. Now we got to make 2 lanterns. But yeah, it's not particularly my thing. It's not like watching, what is it, CSI or anything like that. Yeah, it's none of, and I don't really watch CSI, but it's not really what I want to do. Okay, we got to make another one of those, but the Von Deur thing is just, for those who don't know, it's an old term. Basically, the attorneys get to ask you questions. They're getting paid literally thousands of dollars, where we're just getting paid pennies. I'll answer your questions all right. Just so happens my memory's not that good. It only gets good when you dangle money in front of it. All right. But I'll tell you one thing though, I come up with some really good tutorial ideas just sitting there waiting. But the last time I served jury duty, well, to go into the place was probably about 3 years. No, it was before the pandemic. Then they sent me an invite, a summons. That's kind of saying it kind of nicely. Before the right during the pandemic, and you had to wear a mask. But that time I had a doctor's note. Hey, he can't wear a mask. He's got respiratory issues. He needs to be on oxygen. Got me out of that. And they called me again a year later. They still had the stupid mask mandate. I'm running a business and I'm the only one there working, which was the truth, because I had my partner was ill. They got me off of that one, so I haven't been called since, so maybe I got lucky. And that's what we have remaining there, and yeah. Not too bad for bag 3. Alright, now we're going to move on to bag 4. And honestly, though, I'd rather be sitting at the DMV than doing jury duty. But the worst thing I absolutely hated than jury duty was going to college. Going to grad school, that was boring. But I survived. And yeah. Alright, oh, we're actually using real bricks. Look, 1x8 red bricks. Those are rare. I never see those that often in here. Yeah, so I got one more video tutorial I got to do that I want to kind of poke at. And then I have one more that I kind of want to substitute. It's not required, but if I do, it'd be kind of cool. And it's pretty much what I'm going to do here. I need that later on. Well, so far it's looking more and more like something. At least we can go inside and get out of the rain. So basically you go around. Alright, well, I have to do that now. Yeah, I couldn't remember how bad Minecraft sets were, but this one so far seems okay. We're not done with it yet, but usually you pick these things up, they're like barely hanging on and they're falling apart, but I did another one, it was pretty sound, so I think Legos finally got their act together on this type of stuff. Let me look out the door here real quick. I want to see. Hold on. And that's another issue today. Kids today, they don't like staying in school too much. I don't blame them. It's boring and unsafe, but these are starting to become more like venting sessions. And Had another a GED asking me if I'd hire him as an intern. I'm like, you need to be an intern program first. Well, do you have an entry-level position? I'm thinking my entry-level positions, what he wanted was a bachelor's degree minimum, a master's preferably. Okay, do you have something in research? And I'm like, dude, that's a master's to PhD preferred. Do you have to have it like that? I'm like, yeah, I didn't make the rules up. Well, that's kind of silly. I'm like, well, sorry. That's like, if you want to get an intern, I can do it, but you need to go to a junior college and get an internship, which they don't really do until like your sophomore year or something. And yeah, they were like, oh, okay, never mind. I'm sorry. Really surprised they don't make these bricks in bright red. Maybe one day we'll see them. Someday we'll see them, but yeah. And we got to make 2 of these. I don't know where they're going to go. And, oh, I see where they're going to go. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm starting to get due for a haircut again. I got to keep it up. I can't wait 16, 18 weeks anymore to do it. So it's been 6 weeks, and yeah, it's starting to get to that point. And that's another thing, that's a chore. I always just don't like going to those things, and I've always hated getting a haircut. But I look really good when I get out of there. So, there we go. Alright, we are going to have to do more Technic. And I have an eyelash hanging in my freaking eye. Almost said another bad word, like a really bad one. Alright. Okay. There we go. So far, so good. To make matters worse, I'm already feeling a sneeze coming on too. Yeah, note the orientation. Okay, well, I got the whole face up. So I did it right. I did it right. And then this goes here in the back, right there. All right. So we got to note the orientation there. So we got to show, what is that, a 12 stud long? 10 stud long? And it's telling me, okay, it's telling me to stick it in this shaft there. Just plop it down and there you go. So it's meant to do that. So if you can spin it, and there you go. That's how much you should have on the top. It looks just like the picture. The good thing about Lego doing that is that you can just easily check your work. I do these in my building guides too. I try to remember to put them in. Okay. Bushing and a bevel gear. I don't have a lot of those, so I've been kind of slowly obtaining those parts. And let's put these in here. At least with Minecraft sets, you're getting at least some sort of bricks in here. You're not getting some silly goofy little tiny stuff. All right, we got to build one more wall panel here. Oh yeah, sometimes when I'm covering up the camera, guys and gals, you know, it's just due to the angle, but I'm also assuming that you have the set. Because LEGO does provide the building guides where you can download them for free. So I don't need to run through it all like that. And then this panel goes in here with some gaps around the edges. Alright, so you can just download a copy of the building guide and you are on your way. Gotta make 2 of these here. Alright. Thought it was a 2x4. No, it's just a pair of 2x2s. That stud locks inside the tube. 2 more. I'm gonna be honest, this build's going kind of slow. 8 years of age and up. Yeah, well, it's going too slow for an adult. They show you to put the stud on there first. Right there. I can't do that, so I stick them on the bottom of the brick and then I stick that in there. It's a lot easier. For me, I can't do it the other way like they show it. Oh, we got to make 3 more of those. Okay, first they show you to do that one, then they show you to do it this way. That way's easier. Why didn't they show me to just do that? I don't understand you have to start one, because I do that. But yeah, that's showing 2 different methods, I guess, to see which one you feel comfortable doing. Now, in order to line, no, that's not how that goes. In order to line these up, just take a brick and just do that. And then we stick a couple of these on here. Ooh, you're going to have to make 2 columns, and you're going to have to stack 4 1x1s on top of one another. I'm already experiencing breakage on 1x1 bricks for reddish brown, so seeing these is kind of a treat. There we go, I got 1 column made. And see, I'm just slapping them on there. I don't care if they're crooked or not. Just take a brick like this and like that. I got a nice column that's straight. Must be the villager trading post. Okay. Alright. Huh? Oh, okay. I was going to say, what? That wouldn't stay in there very well. Alright, now we'll do that. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, though. The build is kind of on the slow side. So if you're looking for something that's really fast, this is probably not it. You can see I'm only putting on 1 or 2 pieces at a time. Unless it's a sub-step. But most of this is 1 or 2 pieces. And yeah, even I'm kind of... it looked okay on the box, but I'm starting to lose interest in this just because the build is slow, on the slower side. I'm sure this is designed for kids. I understand that, but you know, okay, there it is. And then okay, and this actually goes in here. That reminds me like an old-fashioned Lego system build. Very basic parts. That's how we used to make roofs back then. So you get the slopes and you learn how to do it with plates. And then that's it for bag 4. That's what we got there. And this is what we have remaining. Alright, now we're going to finish up with bag 5. And I forgot to turn on the floodlight, but I have the laptop plugged in. I haven't really used it, I just kind of getting some stuff done here. There's plastic bags in here. Wow, that's unusual. Ooh, almost caught myself sneezing on there. Could have blown everybody's eardrums out. Okay. Green hand from the void to come visit us again. Yeah, I've got to do more technique. And this, okay. This set here I am going to put on a turntable. We're going to do just a 360 and I'm going to do a close-up. That's an old school cog there. But that's what I'm going to do. Alrighty, let's see here. There's a lot of technique in this one here. For being a Minecraft set, sure got a lot of functionality. I'm just going to leave it a little loose. Alrighty. Yeah, it's pretty warm outside today, so we're all hunkered down in the house, but tomorrow it's going to drop down to like 60 something. Right now we're in the 80s, so. Okay, I wondered how Lego did this. They showed this right in the middle, and they show an arrow right here. Never thought about doing it like that. So, there's always a learning curve writing your own building guides. So, how do you write up your own building guides, guys and gals? Just look how Lego does it and just implement those steps into yours. And yeah, that's how they did it. Slide that on there like that. See how Lego did this here? Yeah, it's probably going to have to do that too eventually. Okay, well this sits right on top of that. Everything goes well. It should line up perfectly without any problems. And yeah, you can see the cog there spins, and that spins in there. So just test it. Oh yeah, and they even tell you to do that too. They tell you to rotate it, but no hand from the void. So just do this. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, they didn't tell me to... First they tell me to rotate it, and then it still says it like... I guess it's a sub-step, so sub-step rotate. Alright. These sets, though, if you ever want to get basic parts, they have a good selection of just that. We were talking about that in our Discord group. A lot of the newer stuff just doesn't have basic Lego system elements anymore. It's just everything now is starting to get all custom and, whoops, trying to avoid it. You know, that kind of thing. I mean, that doesn't go there. Yeah, we just got to make 2 of those. So you're all ready for the summer fun projects, huh? Got a lot of good summer projects coming up. And I think you guys and gals are going to enjoy it. I'm already working on summer fun for next year. Matter of fact, I'm finally getting caught up on the pandemic stuff. And yeah. Alright, and the summer fun is going to begin. Alright. Whoops. Kind of want to get these Minecraft sets done. Yeah, I accepted Minecraft theme this year and thought, well, I'm hoping they've improved. But honestly, you do one Minecraft set, they're pretty much all the same. It's just the bricks. You can only get bricks like this, but you also get bricks for terrain building too, which is always a plus. This one here has some terrain. If you ever want to go back to basic brick building, Minecraft is about as close as you're going to get in today's modern builds. Alright. It's on top. There we go. We got a bunch of white parts, so it must be the windmill part. And then we put one of these tubes in here called a double tube. Well, it's going to fall off, so oh, it was kind of weird. It kept in front of. Okay. See? There we go. Could be static electricity. Trying to do that too. Now let's do the, I guess you want to call the wind turbine. And then I'll get this going here. And I may end up laying down and taking a nap. So that's probably what I'm going to do when I get this built. It's just to kind of doze off for a little bit. I didn't get a good night's sleep last night, so got to build 4 of these. Let's do it. Get it out of the way. Hands are in the way again. I'm sorry. Oh, it comes with a lot of corner tiles too. Okay, so we can use those. Put that over there. Well, like I said, with Minecraft sets, you get a lot of good bricks, but if you notice, it's also repetitious building too. So if you have a very short attention span, yeah. Let's see, what time is it? I think I have a tutorial. Now in 4 minutes, the tutorial is going to be released. It's the HVAC unit. So, yeah, it's going to be released there. And that's what it looks like on the back. The book just shows us to slip them in like that, right there. So, just take your time. We're in no big hurry to get it done. And yeah, I'm going to try to do the review real quick. And I think this is the last of the medium sets, and I got some small ones that I got to do. Kind of blocky, huh? Well, we're getting there. We're going to get this plowed through so I can move on. What I'm doing is I'm putting the 2x2s back here. Okay. And we have 2 of these. Why do I have 2? Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Put the one on the bottom. My bad. Whoops. Well, now we did it. Now we attach the blades on like that. So, goes like that. In other words, the white tile is supposed to be butted up against the 2x2 round plate. Huh. I don't know what they're doing out there. Okay, then this just goes on to here. There you go. And that's it. we're done. But now we're going to need to set this up. Alright, so I had to scrape everything off the turntable. And when I did that, a bunch of accessories out of one of these sets just fell all over my workbench slash sofa slash bed. So I guess I've got to pick all that up. Yep, that's the bad thing about doing all this. But you know, I get that question, Jay. You're lucky you get all these sets. No, I'm not, because I got to pick them up. I got to do the paperwork. So just imagine. I think I've already done. This is my 5th review. So guess how much fun I'm going to have all summer. You guessed it. I got to do paperwork. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, we're going to set up the way that this is showing here, just for aesthetic purposes, and then what I'm going to do is run through it. We're going to do the review, and then I'm going to go ahead and do the tour. And not too bad of a build. Alright, so what I'm planning on doing here is just getting everything done here. Now the reason why I'm making everything down, because that's what Lego shows, and 2, it makes it easier when I do the tour. Then I can just show the figures and everything. I don't have to keep track. Except the sheep are facing away. We want the sheep to face one another. Got the loom table, the trash can fell over. Let's see, where does that go? They show the cake here. It must be the bakery. And they have the... Oh, wait a minute, you know what? This would have been better if they used it with the cow. That could have been a pail of milk, too. So that's what that is right there. I'm sorry you can't see a whole lot. My bad. You got to remember, this is just a rough setup right now. See, I'm messing with the camera more, and more people want me to do this. Yeah, the thing with that is, though, it slows the video down. Makes it longer, which I'm trying to cut back. You got the sheep. Now, where does the loom go in here? They show the loom right here. Okay, I like that printed piece. Now, where does the crafting table? Where should that go? Do I have to put them there? No, you don't see a whole lot of anything in here. Okay, the cookie, I can barely see it, goes here. Let's see, does it show it on the front of the book? Somebody asked me when I do my building guides, how do I get them like this? When I render up my building guides, then I come in and do this one immediately. That's how I do them. Well, I don't know where the crafting table should go, but you know what? I'm going to put the crafting table right in here. Right back there. Well, you can't see it, and if I keep messing with the camera, we'd be here all day. And we have this. We're going to put this here. Let's say that I think that's a compost bin. We got this here. Let's put that next to the compost bin. And of course your sheep. And we got the 2 extra pieces. So for me, I'm not going to talk about those right now. When I do the review. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. So we got it all set up. And honestly, it was an average Minecraft build. I'm not going to lie there. Let me get everything set up, and then we'll just do the jump to the formal review. And yeah, but for the most part, just for my personal reference, it's not a bad build. some parts were a bit repetitious, but other than that, it's not too terribly bad. You know, is this something I would buy again? If I were to buy this, it's worth buying. It is what it is. All right, we're gonna put that right in the middle here. Okay. I've never known any of this stuff in Minecraft ever work, but I guess we need to do that. After I'm done with this, I'm going to take a thumbnail and we will do that. Yes, I got to bounce the camera again. I have to tell everybody that I'm doing that. It looks a little uneven here, and then we'll focus it in. What's the difference between doing these and tutorials? Tutorials are already planned for me. Like, I've done those so many times. When I do reviews, I kind of just dread through these. They're just not really my favorite thing to do, because I got 3 clips that I got to do. So I'm going to do the review. Then I'm going to come back and do. There goes another tutorial that I have to pick up. Yeah, I got probably about 80 tutorials up on this thing. I don't know what I was saying. I just got a bunch of stuff that need to be done. And right now with set review, like just constant set reviews, make it just hard. I can't keep up. I have mocks that I'm still working on that I'd like to get going. Okay, so we'll turn that on there a little bit. Yeah, it does work a little better. Look in the back here. I'm just trying to get a little bit more light in there. I think 15% is pretty good. And that's the whole goal. I know some frown upon the extra bright videos, but it looks a lot better than it usually does. Okay, well, let me save my progress here, and then we're going to do the final review. But for the most part, though, it seems pretty good. The tree's a little flimsy. I'd say it's an average Minecraft build. Well, let me get this guy here straightened out, and let's jump to the formal review. Let's start with my build experience, and honestly, this is just an average Minecraft set to assemble. Nothing too complicated. The only thing I've noticed is things are a bit more sturdier than what you typically find in a Minecraft set, so that would lead into build quality, and like the birch tree will come off. That's probably the only thing. And some of these accessories, these are meant to be moved, so of course, those are going to flake off. But this right here is pretty sound. I didn't have anything fall off, but when I was assembling it, it was a bit on the unstable side. Just take your time. You don't have to worry about anything flaking off. And in addition to that, it's an all-around really good build. Play value is there. We get plenty of accessories. You have 2 sheep, 2 minifigures. Well, no, you got 3 minifigures if you count the zombie or the villager. It depends which one you want to count. You got some of these blocks like the loom, the hay, and the crafting table, which adds to the fun. You also got a pail full of milk, and of course the working wheat grinder thing. I don't know, maybe it's meant to do something. I don't know what this is, but all in all, it's a really nice set, especially for play. So I can see this being played with by a young one, and it's not lacking in that at all. Now the set does provide a lot of good bricks for other mocks. So if you're looking for a set for parts, this one's got basic bricks, which is really good. Basic bricks, basic plates, and you also got figures. And some good inspiration. Now if you want, you can expand on this. You could drop this in a Lego City theme with a few modifications, or a Minecraft theme, and it would work for that too. The only thing is, like this back here is left open, so I don't know if it's meant to just be finished off back here and they just left this open for access. I don't know, but for the most part it could possibly be dropped in a city or in a Minecraft theme as is. Maybe just blend the terrain in a little bit, you're good to go. So my final score is going to be a 9 out of 10. There's a couple things I'm dinging off here. Basically, one of them is no brick separator. I'm not sure why they didn't include a brick separator with this model. I don't know if it's due to piece count, but that would have been nice to have, especially if you want to take this apart and make it into something else. And just a few of these things are kind of wiggly and jiggly, and there's a lot of accessories that could get lost. So if you can find a place to anchor the sheep down, you're good to go. All in all, though, it is a very nice build. I enjoyed putting it together. There were some dull moments in it when you had to do repetitious steps. Other than that, though, I'm sure for a young one this would be pretty good. But tell me what you think.